I'm Naila Schulze, and I'm from Liverpool in England. I now live in Malden, Massachusetts, just outside Boston, and I've been here for about almost 5 years. Um, is this my first death race? Technically, yes, it is. It's my first summer death race. I did the winter death race in February 2013. I initially went in just doing it for training for the summer death race, so yeah, I mean it was an interesting experience. That's fueled me to go on to do the summer death race. So I was very uncertain for a while. I've not been working out long. I think June 2012 is actually when I started running and getting into obstacle course races and generally exercise and trying to look after myself. It started with Ruckus in Marshfield in Boston, an obstacle course race, and that was a blast. Like, I'd never experienced anything like it. And then from there, I had found out about Spartan races, which were supposed to be like a harder version. So I was really excited to try that out. And I did like a couple. And I did them for fun initially. Like, I never thought anything of it. Like, I never actually thought of it as a sport. I thought of it more as like a challenge. So then when I started to like take it a bit more seriously and like train for them, and I started to like do a little bit better than I thought, and that's when I realized that this is it's actually turned into a serious sport, and this is something that I could actually be really good at. So then I kept finding harder races and harder ones. I did the Vermont Beast in September, and that was like pretty tough. And after that, I found out about the death race, and I had no idea what it was at first, and I had to sit down and do some research, and found out that last year it was like a 60-hour race in June, and you're sleep deprived, and it's not your typical obstacle course race, and it's something that like it brings out the best in you. You find out how tough you are. The majority of people quit. I was really intrigued by what this was, so I was like, this is something that I think I really want to do. So I signed up for the summer death race, and then there was a winter one, and I mean, I'm not a winter person, so I hate the cold, in fact. And then I decided to go in, just treat it as like training. Like if I failed, whatever, that, it's not the big deal, because the summer one is. And then as I started, it lasted about 38 hours, I think, and I was awake for almost straight 48 hours. I loved the whole experience. It was something that it brought out a side to me that I didn't really know that I had, and I was a lot more capable and tougher than I thought I was. And I actually did really well, so I'm actually really happy about it. And that's carried on to fuel me to do the death race. I'm more focused about it. It's something that I really am looking forward to. My main fears and concerns for the race, I guess, are that puzzles. Actually, if they throw puzzles, I'm pretty much... That was tough. At the top of the mountain, in the winter death race, I'm trying to do tangrams. That was my downfall. But it's getting something, because physically I feel like I can overcome whatever they throw at me, but it's something that requires a lot of thought and almost like luck as well. I'm not looking forward to something if it like a flip of a coin. But this race is also called a gambler, so it's going to be a lot of luck, which I'm not the luckiest person, so it's going to be interesting. I hope that everything kind of goes my way. What do I expect to experience at the death race? Sleep deprivation, hunger. I'm going to be cold, I imagine, at some point. We're going in the water. I wonder if it's going to get hot, because it's in June, but it's in Vermont. I'm going to not eat properly. I have people that are going to come and look after me, because with being awake for so long, it's really easy to kind of not fuel your body correctly, and very easy to kind of go downhill that way. So it's going to be tough. And I've heard that the summer one is tougher than the winter one. Like the winter one's tough because of the climate, but the summer one's tougher in what they give you to do. So it's going to be a very interesting experience. And my goal for the death race, oh, I mean, obviously I want to finish it. That's a big goal. That's the goal I set pretty much for all of these. But do I want to win? Yeah, I do. I mean, winning the winter one for the females was something that I never expected. So winning the summer one would just be, it would be something that's almost unthinkable for me, because I'll have only been exercising for actually about a year. So I would like to go in with the mindset of trying to win, but only if like the opportunities come up and I feel like I'm doing strong. I'm not gonna, I mean, I am gonna push myself, but I'm not gonna go in and be like, if I finish then I failed, because that's not how I think I'd feel. And I mean, have death races or Spartan races changed my life? Yeah, like my life's done a complete 180. It's gone in a completely different direction than I thought it was going to. I have so many friends that do this and that understand like the passion for it. I have some friends that I consider family. I'm so close. It's phenomenal how this community comes together. I found out that I am tougher and stronger. I can run, I can lift things, I can carry my body weight. It's taken me by surprise, I guess, by what these races have shown me, and especially through the death race, that is something life-changing. You find out parts of yourself that you didn't know were there, in a way. It's really tough to describe, but yeah, it's hard to describe, but they changed my life. And I'm looking forward to June 21st and the team death race in September.